Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to West of Loathing, where we are just cowboying it up. I think, to begin this episode, we're gonna head over to Cavern Canyon and take out them outlaws. At least that's the plan, anyway. You spot the smoldering ruin of a ranch on the horizon. Ominous. You discover a new map location, the Stearns Ranch. Let's keep going where we're going for now. I'm assuming it's going to get added to our map so we can visit it later. Yep, there's the Stearns Ranch. Danger. Spider. Well, that's about as clear as you can get. Let's go find a spider. Which way did we come in? Okay. There's the door down there where the shadow is. Weapons? We'll open it up. I mean, they spelled it wrong, but, we got the gist. You dig through the crate. It's mostly full of packing straw, but you find, oh my god, look at those eyes. Spider's right. Anyway, you find a pretty fancy knife at the bottom. You hear a sudden chittering coming from that big hole behind you. Well, that's maybe not good. Anything else over here? No? What's with that fancy knife? +3 Moxie, 7 to 9 damage. Yep, that's going to replace our old cavalry saber. Nice. Can we fight the spider? You must have a death wish standing close to that thing. I mean, I want to fight it. Well, darn it, looks like it's just for show. Booze? You should leave right now, before that spider eats you. Medicine. Oh, darn it. So I guess I got only one choice in here? Yep, can't go back in. Dag nabbit. What's this? Ooh, pry the boards off. Those boards can't hide from your prying eyes, or your prying crowbar. Oh! Is it a fake spider? This door has like 15 deadbolts on it. A note tacked to it says, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider. It isn't even signed, so you can hardly be expected to take it seriously. Yeah. The tunnel behind the... Oh my god, my body disappeared. The tunnel behind this opening goes straight up. There's no way to get through unless you're a huge spider. Oh, really? Does that mean it'll come out now and I can go back in that other cave? What is this? Oh, we're sneaking? I want to go back here for just a second. Connecting cave. All right. What are we sneaking? You can see the gang on the other side of this big pile of junk, but you're not going to be able to get to them from this end. Maybe if you had more legs, you'd be able to pick your way through it. Oh. Is there a way for me to get more legs? This makes me think we could sick the spider on them. Maybe that's what we're doing by opening that door. Can I go back in here now? Will the spider help us? Ooh, yeah. Coffee cactus. Drain some delicious coffee from the cactus flower stalks. Whether you're riding in the range or trying to recover from a big city hangover, a cup of joe is always welcome. Increases your speed by 3 for the rest of the day. Awesome, we're getting a ton of consumables, aren't we? Anything over here? No. You hear a horrible skittering noise, followed by a scream, followed by more horrible skittering noises, followed by more screams, followed by some rapping noises, followed by some muffled screams. Then there's more skittering, then silence. Yay, spider. Oh, they got web wrapped. That's hilarious. Ooh, we can leave them for the spider or arrest them. We're gonna leave them for the spider. The gang has been prepped for spider consumption. You step outside to wait for the inevitable. Oh. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. They're drained, all right. The remains of a group of outlaws tragically killed by a giant spider. There's a tattooed tooth in one of the skulls. We'll take it. This is one of the teeth that until recently was in the mouth of the leader of the Stripy Hat Gang. Excellent. Is that all there is? Danger. Kitchen. Danger. Bar. They're all about danger here, aren't they? Hello, you didn't get killed. This poor chef is chained to the wall, his eyes widen as you approach. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Sure. Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hand into yours and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug. Tev, how you doing, Doug? Well, I've been chained up in this dank cave for weeks, looking for those stripy-hatted idiots. That sounds awful. You want to know the worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right, and a shelf of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. How's that the worst part? This chain is only 4 feet long. Oh, that's rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school with a million meat idea in my head, and now here I am, 4 feet shy of my dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over and over again. What's that million meat idea? You promised not to steal my idea, right? Can't promise anything. He frowns. Well, then I'm not going to tell you my idea. Suit yourself. Wait a minute. You can't leave me here. Come on, promise me you won't steal my idea so we can get on with this. No can do. Sheesh. All the heroes in the West, not get you. Just go. I'll wait for somebody who isn't an unscrupulous intellectual property thief. Alright, fine. I was hoping we could get a million meat. Okay, fine. I promise I won't steal your idea. Okay, then. It's a new kind of sandwich. Or maybe a taco. It's so revolutionary that I'm not quite sure where it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of it, there's a sausage. But it's a sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of a pig, ground up so finely that you can't identify them anymore. Okay, I think I see where this is going. And it's served in a long split roll, which soaks up the grease so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. Uh-huh. And the best part? The name. You ready to hear the name? Sure, knock me out. I call it the Hot Doug. Okay. What do you think? I don't really care for it. How about the Hot Tev instead? Don't be ridiculous, Hot Tev. What does that even mean? Ridiculous. Hey, there's no need to be mean about it. He sighs. Not that any of this matters. Even if I did get off this chain, there's no point in hanging around in this empty cave making hot dogs just for myself. I don't even like the taste of them. You could set up shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant. You're a genius, Tev. Hot dogs for sale, all day, every day. I'll make a mint. Say, there's an idea. What if I added mint to the sausage mixture? Sounds horrible, to be honest, but that's just because I don't like mint. You help him break his chains. He leaves the cave, hauling the oven and the shelf full of ingredients, muttering to himself about new sausage recipes. Well, that's that then. Alright, what's new in our inventory here? Oh, the tattooed tooth. Guess that's the proof that we, took care of the Stripy Hat Gang. Nothing on this shelf looks good. And there's nothing on that shelf at all. Let's go check out the bar then. Maybe we should have checked out the shelves before he drug everything off. More bones? Looks like this place needs a new bartender. What's this? He had a jaw harp in his pocket. Maybe they killed him for playing the jaw harp too much. Uh-huh. It's a little twanger. You can pluck it if you like. Plunk it. You stick the twanger in your mouth and plunk it as best you can. Plunk it some more. You twang your plunker. You plunk your twanger with vigor. You'll be plunking this twanger till the day you die. You plunk your twanger joyfully. Ah, the innuendos. Stop plunking it. That's good fun. Any alcohol? All these bottles are empty? Really? There are a few full bottles left on this shelf. Yeah, take them all. Cheap whiskey, cheap tequila, cheap wine. Alright, anything else? Nope. +3 moxie. +3 mysticality. +3 muscle. All very fine consumables, if you ask me. Alrighty then. So do we want to head straight back? Actually, I wanna see if we can get back into the spider cave now that it has sated itself. Oh, I just went too far. I thought it was gonna have the spider come out to battle us there. We'll go in here. Guess not. All right. So do we go back to town to turn this quest in, or do we just keep pushing on? Let's talk to our partner here. Am I forgetting about anything? Alice suggests poking around in dirt water and seeing, okay, so I guess maybe that's all the quests we've got. Thanks for the reminder there. Could go to Fort Cowardice. Guy wanted saltpeter from there, right? Then we found out about the old mission up here. Yeah, let's go to Fort Cowardice before we head back to town. You encounter a family of scared settlers trying to pack their wagon to head back east out of Dirtwater. They're having a hard time getting everything situated. Help them pack. 11 EXP, nice. Using your advanced spatial skills, you nestle everything into the wagon with space to spare. Now they won't have to leave their children behind. That's always for the best. Cactus? Mug of Cactus Beer. We've had one of those before, right? It's what, turned Cactus Bill into a cactus? But that 10 HP is nice. I think I will go ahead and consume that. Yeah. 10 more HP seems good. We'll save the rest of those till we know if we need them to pass a skill check of some kind. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make cannonade. Right, that's exactly how that saying goes. No question. You climb up into the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. Alright, for all the good that did us. Administration. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personnel records in the back of one of the drawers. Examine them. They are incredibly boring. No, I really want details. Okay, Lieutenant Rebecca. Pay grade. Good conduct medal. Satisfied? No, another one. Missed 8 days. No, another one. Is this something that we can get a perk or something for if we just keep going? I mean, I tried this with the cowbell and it didn't seem to work, but I may not have been persistent enough. Now you're just looking at the same ones you've read before. What is wrong with you? I can't get enough. Alright, that's enough. Spittoon's got me going batty. This was once a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it is to receive... This was once a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dump. Well, I'm not going to accommodate. Ooh. Requires... Oh, it actually requires a skill lock picking. In general, this is the door. More specifically, it's the door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's the locked door to the general's office. Well, that's a shame I don't have that skill. Looks like you've still got some good mess left. Take it. Military-grade whiskey and some hardtack. 1 each to Muscle, Mysticality, and Moxie. And armor by 5. I think I will take the 5 armor for today. That was hard. Broke my tooth. The cupboard is bare, and also it's not really a cupboard. It's a spice rack. I'm all about the spicy stuff. Ooh, shaker of salt. Why is saltpeter in the spices? Jesus, that's not good, right? This stove is beyond cleaning. Black. Okay. Well, I guess this was administration and the mess hall. Yep, all in one. Tent. You hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Well, we could speak to them, except it doesn't give us that option. Go in guns blazing. Hello. Just do our standard strategy. Especially if they can't hit us. Then it should be doubly fine. Oops, should have attacked one of the others. I messed that up. Not that it's going to really matter. Sweet. You've heroically defeated the sleeping goblins who are guarding their beds. You gain 33 experience. Hey, I'm ruthless. Don't forget. Ooh, we got stuff. It's empty. Unlocked footlocker. Guess that makes it just a footer. Full canteen, silver bullet, and smelling salts. This is a bottle of foul-smelling ammonia crystals, designed to disgust people into being more awake. This item is used in combat, gives you 1 additional action point when used in combat. Excellent. Silver bullet. Deals extra damage against cows and undead, cool and smooth as a mountain stream, propelled by gunpowder through the flesh of your enemies. Great advertisement there. Full canteen. Some very old water in a very old canteen. Drinking it would probably give you tetanus, which was discovered very recently. This item is used in combat, puts out fires. That may be useful. That's the saltpeter for the cook. This was the subject of a classic comedy bit at the Last Supper. I'm sure it was. Wait, what? Thought we had a footlocker. Ooh, this one requires lockpicking too. We need to find a lockpicking book. The lock on this footlocker has rusted away to almost nothing. Kick it open. Got an incendiary bullet and a full canteen. Well, you know what the canteen is about. This bullet is made with extra flammable gunpowder. Sets an enemy on fire. All very useful. Ooh, medical tent. Give me some medicine. This shelf has some unlooted medical supplies on it. Render them looted. Got an army field trauma kit and more military grade whiskey. Army field trauma kit. This kit only contains materials for treating physical trauma. For the mental kind, you're better off sticking to whiskey. Okay? And a little safe. Oh, safe cracking. That's a whole separate skill than lockpicking. Controlled substances must be where they keep the really effective stuff. Anything in the desk? Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across its surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. Can we only look at one? Let's look at the papers. The papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental daguerreotypes, lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? This looks like it might be important. Marching orders. Well, look at the diagrams then, since it's letting us. Just a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. What was the marching orders? This is a set of army marching orders from before all the army's marching orders were march back east just as fast as your lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go. You damnable cowards. Read them. Set of marching orders directing a rifle division to Fort Aldad, far to the north of Dirtwater. You discover a new map location, Fort Aldad. Treacherous territory up there. The feller ought to be careful. Will do. Is that it? Got a cot soaked with blood. As it should be. Is this a sign? Goblin word for toilet on it. That sign says toilet in Goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way are you going to go in there. Aw, you coward. Yikes, this mishap definitely got somebody fired. Maybe in more ways than one. It's an unusually sized cannonball. Got an item. Demi-culverin cannonball. This cannonball is made to fit a demi-culverin, a cannon with a bore diameter of 10 centimeters. No demi less, no demi more. Huh, yeah, you get it. Like the actress? You know. Alright. Well, that's everything here, but now we've got 2 quests to turn in back in Dirtwater, so we might as well head that direction. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. Well, let's look through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find a useful book. Got Advanced Cow Punching Volume 128. Excellent. Will that give us a new cow punching skill? Yes, please. Let's see. Haymaker, a combat skill that deals damage and briefly stuns an enemy. Menacing Moo, a skill that reduces the muscle of all your opponents. Thick Skin, a skill that increases your armor, protecting you against melee attacks. Is this a passive? That'd be awesome if it's a passive. I'm going to try Thick Skin. Hopefully it's a passive. You pull the conveniently included sheet of sandpaper out of the book and rub your skin with it until it's nice and thick. You got thick skin. Then you try to put the sandpaper back in the book and end up ruining the whole thing. Rats. Oop, wrong thing. I need to pay attention where I'm clicking. Alright. Thick Skin. Yeah, it is a passive. Sweet. Next level's +3 armor. Reduces the damage from melee attacks, so it doesn't help against range or magic, but still, that's awesome. We've got 67 experience. Let's turn these quests in and see what that gets us. Hey, got your stuff? Yes, I do. Got it right here. I don't remember this guy's voice, so we're just going to go with whatever. There's way too many characters in this game. Okay, next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy? Because it literally has a knife that kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a little. Okay? Thank you, I guess. Goodbye. Murder peppers. Keep that in mind. Alright, Sheriff. I got this tattooed tooth. I killed that gang. Yup, that's the tattooed tooth of the leader of the Stripy Hat gang, alright. I recognize it anywhere. 1,000 meat. Thank you so much. Experience is welcome as well. So both of those are gone. Are these new posters? Another wanted poster. Read it. The Potemkin Gang for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. Huh. The poster shows the location of the suspicious city these guys are hiding out in. Want to go check it out? Sure. The Potemkin Gang's hideout. Got it. Another wanted poster. Lots of criminals around these parts. It's almost like we get a new one every time we take care of an old one, right? The Black Hat Bandits for horse theft and the selling of counterfeit glue. Last seen headed north toward the old millinery. Interesting. No good can come of criminals with access to hat-making machinery. Would you like to go investigate? Of course. We can't leave unlicensed hat makers at large. Millinery. 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 It's a good word. I agree. Where are they? Oh, they're kind of farther up north. Probably want to try to take care of that murder pepper first. But before that, we got some experience to spend. So do we raise some more of our base stats, or do we start raising some of these skills? I can see raising Tough Customer. Always nice to just have more damage, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and raise Thick Skin too, or maybe Intimidating. Yeah, we'll raise Intimidating and Thick Skin. Awesome. Then we could raise First Aid or Beef Up. We'll raise Beef Up. Awesome. Sweet. Now, how do we wander around? Do we just find things as we go, or is there a little... Oh, there is a literal wander button. See if we can find that murder pepper. You catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. This must be the southwestern murder pepper that feller at the Jewel was looking for. Grab it. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it in your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. Southeast Western murder pepper. I would like to see its description. Is it just something for the quest? Apparently it only grows in a narrow region of the west. The southeast west, that is. Just take care of this guy. Get him completely out of the way. Yeah, here's your murder pepper. Oh, nice, a big one. That'll last a while, good going. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but I haven't got time to go fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. P.O. Box 441. Alright. You are Fetch Quest Central, apparently. Post office, post office, post office. Do we talk to you or do we go over there? Hi, I'm Tevaron. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn it. Thanks anyway. Open box 441. You open the box and a torrent of junk mail falls out to reveal a knife just sitting loose in the box. You pick it up. Sauté knife. Is that something we could use if we wanted to keep it? Nope, too thin to use as a weapon, not even worth stealing. The very epitome of Fetch Quest, then. Just take this sharp, bare ass back to the kitchen. Here's your knife. Excellent. This will work a lot better than that hammer I was using, I'd imagine so. Kind of hard to cut with a hammer, isn't it? Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend Dave J stole it from me. And then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally. I mean, he was buried with it. So you want me to dig up his grave? He's dead. He won't mind. Well, okay. Dave. I imagine he's in the Dave yard? Which we already know how to get to? Hopefully that's the case. Let's check out the Stearns Ranch on the way up there. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the side of the impact and find a meteor. A meteor. Pick up the loose pieces. 720 meat. Sweet. That's my kind of meteor. Ooh, needles. Oh yeah. Take every needle I can get. Nice. What I want more, though, is a book on lockpicking. Safe cracking, we don't have that. What's that cow's face doing on the wall back there? Still some food. Grab it. Sarsaparilla and cat's eye candy. Increases your spell damage. Well, we're not into that too awfully much. And increases your moxie. Another thing we're not super into. There's a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Huh. Lockpicking and safe cracking. #1 priorities for me at the moment. It's a crate. Open it up. Got a lock, ranch dressing, and a length of rope. Amazing poultice. You can apply it to your wounds before you even get them. Increases your maximum HP by 25 for the rest of the day. Huh. I'm going to save that. Maybe use it on a later day. That seems like a very big boost. More lock picking. Still some beans in the pot. Grab them. Blackened beans. Increases spell damage by 5 for the rest of the day. Anything else in this burned out rack? All the books on this shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back of the shelf. Investigate. We need a moxie for that? Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment. There's a book inside. Mary Stearns' diary. Okay. It's not a skill book. A little girl's diary browned a little around the edges, but otherwise untouched by the fire. Read it. The first page says, in a little girl's handwriting, "This is the diary of Mary Stearns." The AI and dairy are crossed out and IA written above them. Well, she learned. Oh yeah, it does say dairy up here, doesn't it? The diary starts out as a typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. "Found a dolly under the cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks, and they say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are going to get us, but Papa says we'll be okay because this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her." This sounds not good. "I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa said she's been gone so long and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa says she's only 11. How far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Holy shit, she's feeding her siblings to the doll? Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not going to play T again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will eat all 3 of us. She said either I get Papa or Mama to play, or else I gotta play by myself. That's the last entry. Whew. Oh my god, it's the doll. Talk to it. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Pull the string. You pull the string, the doll's eyes roll back into its head, and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Tev. Hi, Tev. You're nice. Do you want to play with me? Yes, let's play. Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? I'm not sure where this is going, but sure. Hooray! The game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into his secret room? No. Tell me. The magic word is peanut butter. The doll goes silent. Got it. Peanut butter. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. Alright, so that's the purpose of the cow face on the wall down here. I may be getting us into a situation we can't get out of, but here goes nothing. Peanut butter. That's an altar. Oh man, I never realized the shadows were super responsive like that. That's awesome. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. So we could take the goblet or we could destroy the goblet. I'm going to destroy the goblet. Talking demonic dolls are not in my bailiwick. You don't know what this is, but you know it's abominable. You grab the goblet and smash it against the altar. Everywhere the blood lands, cracks appear. The altar groans as it crumbles into ruin. 60 experience. And how? Awesome. 78 experience. Let's bump up Tough Customer one more time. Alright. Head back up and see what that little demon doll has to say about us ruining her tea party. If I could stop walking into the cellar, that is. Grace's eyes glow red. She must know what you did. You'll live to regret this. Her mouth snaps shut, and her eyelids close. Well, that's only a little bit ominous. Yeah, just a little bit. Just because we're too dumb to realize. Oh, button cactus harvest. Cactus bits. Raises our mysticality. Outhouse. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than average outhouse contents. Well, open the door. We've dealt with one of these before, right? Should be fine. Get beefy, and then get beady. That was easy. Not so dangerous. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish out your prize with the other. Toilet pistol. Hooray, I guess. Probably should be a question mark instead of an exclamation there. Deals stench instead of physical. 5 poison and 3 to 4 damage. 6 to 7. But with the poison on... Oh, we've got sorting now. With the poison on this, that's 8 to 9, so this is better. Even though it does raise our moxie a little bit. I think I want to go with the toilet pistol, at least for a little while. Graves. Mary Stearns. Poor Mary. This flower is smoking. Pick it. Smoking chrysanthemum. The flower apparently still has a lot of smoldering to do. This item goes on your lapel. 2 spell damage. Well, I don't really need that. Don't think. Bones? Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or other. Search them. Charred locket. You should call it a lucket on account of how it was lucky to escape that fire. Okay. The lock on this locket reminds you why they call it a locket. Sure, we got needles. Got a picture of Mary Stearns. Okay. A faded daguerreotype of a little girl. The name Mary is written on the back. It's a photograph of a serious-looking little girl. On the back is written Mary Stearns, Thanksgiving 1894. Sad. What good is that? Does somebody want that? Jethro's... Oh, okay, so it's his bones. This is the mother, and that's... Oh! As you approach the grave marker, the hair on the back of your neck stands up as a voice whispers in your ear, "Give it to me! Give it to me!" Give you what? The picture? The air grows colder. The picture of me, I can see it, you have it, you shouldn't look at it, nobody should look at it. I guess you must be Mary. I know why she doesn't want anybody to look at it, but let's ask. The whispering gets quieter, anger seeps in around the edges of the voice. Because they'll know, give it to me. Know what? What happened, what I did, give me the picture, give it to me now. We could give it to her or we could fight her. She sounds pretty serious. I like to fight everything, so let's fight her. We got the jump. Well, she's probably not so tough. Let's get her. She's got 63 hit points, though. 17. Yeah, she missed. Sweet. We haven't used this yet, have we? Oh yeah, that lets her destroy a skeleton. Just outright destroy a skeleton. Sorry, Mary. You're a pushover. Hoping this will give me something like a Ghostbuster perk or something. Poor girl. You hope she finds some peace. You tear up her picture and scatter it on the wind. Oh well, maybe not. Maybe it would have been better just to give it to her, but rest in peace, Mary. And I think that that's going to do it for this episode. We'll continue on towards the Dave Yard, trying to recover that recipe in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments and by leaving a like below. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.